Richard, very welcome on Tourism.tv during this Connect 2015. Let's talk about the future. What are the main evolutions in the Airbus strategy? Let's start with the passenger experience.
In terms of the passenger experience, people report their satisfaction at flying on Airbus aircraft with their wider seats. In economy class, we have 18-inch wide seats rather than 17-inch wide on the competition aircraft, namely essentially Boeing aircraft. 17-inch is the seat width from the 1950s and the 707. From the start, we decided that this was not good enough, and so people can enjoy that today and in the future have a better experience for the majority of passengers who are seated in the economy class section of the aircraft.
What about the airports?
On the airport side, basically what they can do is readjust their charges to take account of the more efficient or less noisy aircraft that have been introduced, such as the A380, and reward the airlines using them by having a better categorization of aircraft noise and also aircraft charges not based solely on aircraft maximum takeoff weight.
Will the airline industry really be carbon neutral from 2020, and what technologies will ensure this?
On this carbon neutral growth from 2020, which is a voluntary target from a group of airframe and engine manufacturers and the airline organization IATA through their group ATAG, we are actually working today on what we call perfect flights. Together with airlines, the issue is to use a modern, efficient aircraft, first of all, better operations, better optimized ATM procedures, such as flight levels or direct continuous descent approach into the arrival airport, and also the use of biofuels. And through that, carbon emissions on flights which have been realized as tests since 2011 have proved carbon dioxide reduction, CO2 emissions reduction from 40 to 50%. So there is huge potential there in the next few years, up to 2020, to realize such savings on a wide scale, provided also that the systems such as CESAR in Europe and NextGen in the US actually come into force and have a much more efficient ATM organization in order to allow airlines to save a lot on fuel, so that's an economic gain, and in parallel, of course, reduce the CO2 emissions. That's an environmental gain that can be done without the application of more technology in the aircraft itself.
From now to the 20s, what are the main evolutions for Airbus?
Today we see the arrival of brand new developments such as the A380 entered service a few years ago, the A350 now just entering service, both bringing big reductions in fuel consumption and noise and emissions. And we have just at the end of the year the start of entry into service of the A320neo, which reduces fuel burn by 15% from new engines and also from advanced carbon fiber winglets, we call them the sharklets. So we have made big efforts throughout our product line in the last few years. We do not see another breakthrough technology that would lead us to develop a brand new aircraft before, let's say, 2030.
And just to finish this interview, a few words about the Connect. What does it represent for you?
Well, the aircraft in a conference like Connect, which is mostly about airports and airlines talking together about new routes and route development, is essentially the missing link in terms of this is the tool that allows these business discussions. And so we think it is worth attending such conferences in order to present the efforts we make to make the entire industry more efficient, more environmentally friendly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.